Alright, that song's gonna play for a little bit, but whatever. Welcome to Shooting Gallery by Nils Aronson. This is a DOS game that I used to play back in the day. It's a very casual game because you're basically playing it for high score, and it's basically played in short bouts. This is a game that you can still actually get, I believe, registered from Nils Aronson. I think he still actually does do out orders for his game, but this is more or less the shareware version of it right now, I guess, or not the shareware. It's actually a registered version that's been pirated. So I'll note that yes, this is definitely not a legal copy, but the game is actually shareware. If you can find it, I just couldn't at this point. I had to find a registered one. But whatever, let's just show off what the game's all about. It'll only take a little bit to go through this and basically tell you what it's basically all about. So this game's broken down into different rounds, and the first one is basically birds and bottles. It's basically a typical shooting gallery type of thing here, where you're basically going through and it's shooting down stuff as it rotates around on stuff. So you got a low row of basically stuff you can shoot. A middle row here. At the top left, you'll see that I basically have an ammo count, and at the top right, you'll basically see a time count. Your goal is basically to get as much, points as you can as possible. But I'll note this game is pixel perfect, and you basically have to shoot down everything as soon as the cursor is on it. So it can be difficult. The top row is basically worth the most points to kill stuff, but it's also very hard to hit it, I find, most of the time. Cannons are probably the most, best item to fight, but it's also the hardest to hit. You'll see, time bonuses and ammo bonuses sometimes falling as boxes. If you hit those boxes, you'll get, a bonus to ammo or your score, depending on what you hit. Yeah, this is a very basic, knockdown everything as it comes along. When you basically finish, you get a record for how well you did. So I had a total hit of 63 of 100. I took a total time of 83. Total shots 100 there. Points, basically how much points I basically got. We're just going to continue on to Skeet Shoot here. Now, Skeet Shoot is very interesting, and basically it's it's clay pigeons. And how it basically works is you have to basically hit the target before basically it gets away. So missed that one. You basically just click smack it before it gets away. What you have to do. Now I'll note that it's a little bit broken how this basically works in that you basically have to hit the clay pigeon before it gets away. And the sooner you hit, the more score you get. So that's why I have my cursor over here. That's not very good because of how, There we go, we got one. But yeah, basically I got a score, as you can see here, shot time. Missed that one. Got that one though. There's my score up there. You get score as you hit them. Yeah, if I try and hit the ones that, fly up here, you'll notice I get less score from as a result of hitting them if I do. But I missed, well, we're not going to worry about it. Alright, so basically, there's Skeet Shoot. Now, I'll note that basically, you go back into a third round, which is basically quick draw here. And basically how this works is you have to basically fire on the target as fast as possible. So click to start the time lights. When the green light comes on, aim and fire as quickly as possible. Try to hit the center of the target. So basically, there's those things. Oops, that's very bad. There's a better one. There's an even better one. Now how this one works is that it's very difficult to actually hit the center of a target because of basically how pixels are basically done in this game. You'll never be able to actually manage to hit the center of the target because the pixels are kind of not aligned for it, but you can get very close to it. There we go. Now, at this point, basically I've gone through and done this. You'll basically repeat these these first three rounds over again, but with different things going on. So bombs and bells. basically in this one I have to like hit stuff, and if I see like these hit me's that'll pop out, I have to hit them because like they'll actually make me lose score if I don't. So if I hit that, there's some bombs. Notice that everything's changed too, so we got like different things to shoot if I want. Oh, you notice that it's changed randomly there? Sometimes these things will change like direction. A lot better than I did the first time around. Now, I find like it's best to go off the middle row here because it goes fairly fast, but not too fast like this one up here. And at the same time, you'll get like 5 extra points for everything you hit in like this row. That's terrible. Alright, so basically I had a total of 120 shots. I gained a 20 there, basically from luck. My total hits were basically 93. I took 95 seconds to basically do as much as I could there. So that's pretty good. Now I'll note that this is multiplayable if you want to be. Basically you take turns playing it. And that's pretty fun because basically, one person goes, the next person goes. Back in the day, of course, like you didn't have like, the best things or whatever. Alright, this is basically clay pigeon again. Now, I'll note that this time around, we're basically doing 2 of them at the same time. So, there's 1. If you get 2, it's great. But it's hard. Now, I'm not sure if you saw the score that time, but you'll see, like, I'm going to get a lot less score because basically, just hitting him, like, farther away, you'll get less score. So I'm just basically what I'm trying to do is trying to hit him a lot far away. There we go. Yeah, I got 300 score basically for that, and I got 500 like the first time because it's closer. So you really want to aim close to basically maximize your score on these. Like, look at the score I got in that thing, it's just crazy. It's not like, the Skeet games were not the best thing for a shooting guide, but whatever. It was a fun game overall. There we go, score. Alright, there's a pretty good score for now. 6 hits. And then we go to double quick draw, which is basically firing at 2 of these things. Whoops, that was terrible. I missed the white, or... Yeah, I've hit like the tree lines, not going to help you too much on this. That was awesome. As you can probably guess, quick draw is like, go as fast as possible. And I got 2 targets basically to go to. Now note, if you hit the right target and then the left, you'll actually not get any points. So you have to go after left and then right. In this, like, in that order. That was awesome. I actually missed one of the first hit there, so only got 9 hits, but whatever. Now, here's like the best part I find of this game. Basically, I always like this next bit because it's basically a shootout. And I like this miniature shootout type of thing. So, shoot the bad guys in the dark hats, spare the woman and children, don't get shot. So I got 100 time left and 100 ammo. I basically have to hit 40 bad guys before time runs out. So let's do this. I'm not sure wherever get the sounds for these guys. And I'm a terrible shot. It's an old game, and I'm old too at the same time. You don't have to be too fearless for your bullets here. You can shoot, pretty willy-nilly if you want to. You just have to be careful not to shoot civilians. You have to be pixel perfect to hit these guys. Missed that guy. Hooray! So I actually shoot 40 guys there, and then these guys popped up and said, hooray! So yes, total hits 41. If you hit 40 guys, you'll basically get those guys saying, hooray, our hero. If you fail, then the bad guys come out and say, ha, we won. More or less. So blah blah, Davian. Hall of Fame. And that's basically what the game was all about. And yeah, if you go to stuff here, there's the info for Shooting Gallery. You can base this out to Nels Erison at Framingham, Massachusetts, I forget that is. So yeah, sound card users. The shareware version only has a small sound library in order to save space. Register for complete sound library, basically. So register version gets you all those extra sounds. There's the credits.